If you've ever wanted to blend images, textures, text, or effects together inside Photoshop without manually erasing everything, then understanding blend modes is one of the most important skills you can learn. In this video, I'm going to show you how to blend in Photoshop using simple blend modes like multiply, screen, linear dodge, overlay, and soft light. This is perfect for adding shadows, glowing effects, textures, grain, or even blending normal maps into a base image. And if this tutorial helps you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more easy Photoshop tips and editing guides. Alright, let's jump right in. First, open your Photoshop project and make sure you already have at least 2 layers. Blend modes work by changing how the top layer interacts with the layer underneath it. So think of it like this. The top layer is not just sitting there anymore, it is mathematically combining with whatever is below it. To start, click on the layer you want to blend. This should be the top layer in your layers panel. Now look at the top of the layers panel where you normally see the word normal. That drop-down controls the blend mode. By default, every layer starts on normal, which means it sits on top without any special interaction. Click that drop-down and you'll see a long list of blend modes. Don't worry, you do not need to memorize all of them right away. For now, focus on the most useful ones. If you want to blend something dark into your image, choose multiply. Multiply is great because it discards white pixels and keeps the darker areas visible. This makes it perfect for putting black sketches onto a colored background, adding realistic shadows, or blending dark artwork into a scene. If you have line art on a white background, multiply is usually the first mode you should try. Here's a quick example. Let's say you have a sketch on a white layer. If you leave it on normal, you'll still see that white box around it. But if you switch that layer to multiply, the white disappears and only the darker parts remain. That makes the sketch look naturally placed on top of the image underneath. Now, if you want the opposite effect, where you are blending light into a darker image, use screen or linear dodge add. These modes discard black pixels and let the lighter parts shine through. Screen is excellent for soft glows, light leaks, mist, and bright compositing. Linear dodge add is stronger and more intense, so it works really well for sparks, neon effects, lasers, and high energy lighting. If you've ever seen a glowing text effect or a bright energy burst in a Photoshop edit, chances are a mode like screen or linear dodge add was used to create it. The reason is simple. Dark pixels become invisible, while bright pixels become the focus. Next, let's talk about overlay and soft light. These are incredibly useful when you want to increase contrast and blend texture or detail into another layer. Overlay is stronger, while soft light is more subtle. Both of these modes ignore neutral gray to a large degree, which means they are excellent for adding grain, texture, light shaping, or blending the directional details of a normal map into a texture base. For example, if you have a grunge texture and you want it to look like it belongs on a surface, change the texture layer to overlay or soft light. If it feels too harsh, switch to soft light. If you want a stronger, punchier result, use overlay. This is one of those techniques that designers use all the time to make flat images feel more realistic and dimensional. A great way to learn blend modes is to simply cycle through them and watch what changes. Click your layer, open the blend mode drop-down, and hover over different options to preview them. You'll notice that some modes make the image darker, some make it brighter, and some create contrast effects that can completely change the look of your composition. The key is to think about your goal first. Ask yourself, am I trying to add darkness, light, texture, or contrast? If the answer is darkness, start with multiply. If the answer is light, start with screen or linear dodge add. If the answer is texture or contrast, try overlay or soft light. Also, remember that blend modes work best when your layers are chosen carefully. A dark image on top of a bright background behaves differently than a bright image on a dark background. So don't be afraid to test a few options and adjust opacity if needed. Lowering opacity can help soften the effect and make it look more natural. That's really the secret to blending in Photoshop. Use the right blend mode for the job, then fine-tune it until the effect feels seamless. Once you understand the basics, you can blend sketches, typography, textures, glow effects, and more with a lot more control. If this tutorial helped you, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot, and make sure you don't miss the next Photoshop editing lesson. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.